All right, guys, I wanted to take a few minutes before we start the video to explain what I changed on my rifle. And for those who are shooting AR-15s, this is not new, but I thought I would explain it. The part I'm changing out is this part here. It's called a buffer. And it's what it does is you have a buffer spring, and this, when your bolt and carry group, you fire it, it goes back into the handle, and this helps control the recoil and the cycling of the rifle. And originally, when I first started shooting, I had a solid version of this, and now this one has like a piece of steel or something that slides around in there, kind of helps lessen the blow when you pull the trigger. And then I came across this one about 10 years ago, well, probably about 13 years ago, and this acts like a dead blow hammer. I think you can hear it, the sand moving around in there, and it was pretty cool. This thing worked really good for taking a lot of it out, and I think they've actually come out with a new design from Spikes Tactical, and this is the ST-T2. Works fantastic, still very good, very relevant. Then I came across this when I was reading up on Jerry Miklick. I met him up in the Rocky Mountain 3 gun, and I wanted to understand why his gun didn't like have any recoil. And this is part of the key right here. Is this part here. It has this opposing magnets in this aluminum housing. And when you have two magnets poles facing each other, they want to naturally repel each other. And when you pull the trigger on this, it basically has about as much kick as a .22 rifle. And I don't think that's an exaggeration. I do think you have to combine it with the Miculek muzzle brake that he came up with, because you put those two together and this thing's fantastic. So I wanted to explain that in a little bit of detail before I get into it, because in the video I don't explain it very well at all. Thank you. Enjoy the video. All right, y'all, we're here at the range today. Sorry for the wind if it's too loud. I can't really hear it. But I'm going to test fire my rifle that I took to Rocky Mountain 3 gun last year, because I found out it had a lot of kick and I couldn't watch the rounds very good out to like 500 yards. So I've built a new rifle, but I also want to make sure my old rifle that I took is good too. So what I've done is I've changed the buffer tube out. I have the Jerry Miklick buffer tube. It's a magnetic buffer, and it's kind of acts as a shock absorber. And maybe later in the video I'll show you what that is. And I have his muzzle brake here. So that's the Miculek muzzle brake. Here, let's see if I get a better shot of that. And then I also have his buffer in there. So I'm just test firing. I just want to make sure it'll shoot, because that's the most important thing. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get this to fire. Holy shit. I tell you what, man, when he said it takes the kick out of that rifle, it takes the kick out of it. It's like night and day. Like, it's the first time I've ever fired an AR-15 where you can keep it on target. It doesn't move. It doesn't move the optic or nothing. It just, bam. I mean, Jerry nailed it. Let's try this again. It's very bizarre to fire a rifle that has no kick. I mean, usually when you shoot it, like if you fired these guys, it jitters the thing and you got to put it back on the scope. And freehand standing in the standing position, I don't know if you heard it, but I hit that. There's a target out there, or out there. It's at 320 yards, 330 meters. And I nailed it like 6 or 7 times with the AR freehand, because the kick is so, yeah, it works. It's awesome.